This is KBRC Hobbies. So anyways, the drill bits we got here, they're the Irwin ones. And black metal. And we've been using them on aluminum. And so far I've used the 1/8 inch and 3/32. Man, that's... if there were any other bits, I would have broken them by now, or they just would not cut. But just cut like a dream. And hopefully we can sharpen them to use more and more and more. The problem I find with the drill bits is they just can't hold a tip. And you're like basically you go through them and then keep sharpening them, they won't hold that tip, right? So I guess it maybe has something to do with maybe the way they're constructed, the material they use, I guess. I mean, these Chinese bits I have here, some other ones I have over here, are just not, well, I guess the Mastercraft are kind of crappy too, but the Chinese bits I got from Amazon are just junk. Maybe get halfway through a project and they just dull right off. So it's kind of crappy metal. So, and they won't. Same thing. They dull off even for drilling into plastic. Yeah, fucking garbage. But anyways, so I spent these. This set here cost me $50, which hopefully it lasts. That's the problem with drill bits with me. They just don't last. You know, if they're a good set, I'll sharpen them. The Canadian Tire bits I got, like the Mastercrafter ones. I mean, same thing, right? The small little ones break, and then when you want to do a small little project, you don't have the damn drill bits. So at least this way, hopefully they last. So like I said, I got that set there, and then the set here I need to modify yet. Anyways, no shortage of drill bits now. So we do a project, and we're extending the. Oh, my camera here. This is the Toyota FJ45 pickup, and yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. We had to machine out the because this is the one I made. It has a PVC frame. So, anyways, sometimes it's good, sometimes not. But anyways, we had to machine out that there and here to accept the transfer case. So this one here, of course, we finished up the leaf springs, you can see, and I found something out interesting which I forgot, that using 1/12 scale axles on the 1/16 scale RCs works really good. So I forgot about that, because I mean, here is the 1/16 scale axle. Okay. Way bigger, way bigger. That's, I guess that's maybe the way to go. I forgot. I mean, when I built this, I remember I bought the. You can see that one over there, the Land Rover 1/12 scale. That one's a good kit. But the basic model, the basic 1/12 scale Land Rover gives you all the parts you need to build anything 1/16 scale, especially with a rock crawler and stuff like that. And it has good heavy axle in it too, so which is good. That's what we want. I guess most of my focus going forward is building anything 1/16, 12, 10, you know, that kind of stuff, in that range, right? But everything will go back and forth on whatever I'm building, which is good. So anyways, tried to build an adapter here, of course, and this adapter will probably work on the new transfer case when I get that at a later date. But in the meantime, we're going to be playing with this. And the adapter made out of aluminum to machine it, and we had to tap it to put set screws in there to hold everything in place, and had to make some inky dinky little shafts. So I still have to do a grind on there, a flat spot in there, so the bolts have a place to clamp down to, so you don't spin off on you. And yeah, so this one here might be a little bit too long, but we'll have to see. Jesus, I mean, everything's full of fucking PVC dust. So I have to put this in there. Will it fit? It should fit. Come on, fingers, get in there. Yeah, just listen to Five Finger Death Punch. Anyways, I might have to trim it too long. So anyways, tonight is the update. Here's two hands to do stuff. So these are the adapters I made because this frame is custom, right? And of course it's quite a bit longer because the FJ, I know it looks kind of crappy. I have to do some touch up. Yep. Don't mock me for it. usually you don't see the underside of the vehicle, but anyways, whatever. Jesus. No. That's a good pieces of plastic everywhere. So yeah, crazy hot glue doesn't work in a pinch for stuff. Damn it. So this frame is extended, and actually the Toyota FJ45 is a bit longer wheelbase than your regular Jeep, I think. I forget now. There's two different versions of it. There's a long wheelbase FJ45 and there's a short wheelbase FJ45. So this might be one or the other. I forget. So so I'm no expert. I just build them. But anyways, that being said, the dry shaft may change here, and I may have to end up redoing this coupler here. It's called a coupler, and just cutting it down and re-drilling it. No big deal, right? So and just re-tapping it, so it's shorter. But this is going to be a distance here for the dry shaft, and it might be a little bit long. I'm gonna have to put the dry shaft in there and measure it up, but definitely need the adapters to front and rear. So, I mean, you know, that's a big jump there. Eh? So, and I remembered that too, that the dry shafts on the 112 scale were a lot bigger than the 116 scale, which is nice. Less breakage, eh? But still plastic. I mean, frick, plastic is just damn plastic is just garbage. But anyways, it's just the way it is. So, yeah. So, just want to show you guys a little update on that. Yeah, it has the good old servo in there from the 112 scale, but it works. So everything's upgradable, you know. You can upgrade, put bigger motors, bigger differentials, bigger transfer cases, yada yada yada. And when you break it, you fix it. So no point spending time and effort if you don't have to fix it. But this one here it needed to be reworked real badly. Yeah. Anyways, once we get this coupler here done, front and rear, then we'll bring you guys back and show you guys the finished product. I like to try to machine stuff as much as I can because I'm able to, right? Because I have the machines to do it. I mean, I have the lathe and the milling machine to do whatever I want, and hand tools, right? So it's not rocket science. I mean, frick, a bit of a brain, you can do anything. But drill bits, always a problem with me. But anyways, we still have to do a lot more work, and these are the tires I'm gonna go with on this one because we can. Look at that! Woohoo! Woohoo! That sucker is gonna. Well, hopefully, I think the motor might peter out. But here's the tire difference. Look at that. That is a huge upgrade on the damn tires. It's gonna be pretty tall, eh? But better grip, the deeper grip on these ones than these fucking things. But whatever, it is what it is. And actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try something before I flip it. Before I put the adapters on here, I'm gonna put the 30 amp ESC in here and run it. And see what it does, and then I'm gonna do another experiment, and I'm gonna put the adapters on there with these tires and run it. See what that does. It may not do anything, but you know, you never know, right? You don't know till you try. So, but yeah, so what I like to do is try to find tires that'll fit those rims. Those are actually really good. I really like those rims. I really like that stuff. So anyways, yada yada yada. Anyways, get on with it, George. Okay, guys. Once we get more stuff, we can bring you guys back and show you guys some more. All right. The RC should never be upside down like that. It should be always right side up. All right, guys. Talk to you guys later. Hey there, TikTok. How's everyone doing? Anyways, yeah, we got the suspension all figured out now. It's all installed. And there are spacers in here, or adapters for wheels. These are the wheels that we're gonna go with. Man, I love this stuff. So, yeah. So, big gigantic wheels on there. I think the right combination for the 1/16 scale or the 1/12 scale axles. I think it's the perfect combination for this. So, I mean, you get the heavy duty axles. Of course, the transfer case is the weak link, but you can see I had to do some weird adaptations. So this is the couplers I made. And you guys are doing hobby stuff like these RC stuff. You need to get yourself a lathe. So learn how to machine. It's a great asset to have, and you'll be thanking me over and over. There's all this guy on TikTok talks about having a lathe and machining his own parts. Well, you can't beat it. So anyways, lathe and a milling machine, good to go. Just learn the skills and you can use it for all sorts of stuff. Yeah, so it's all good in there. I got everything all Loctited in, everything. This time I did all the screws, which is remind myself to do stuff. I still have to do these here too. But the couplers is a good thing to do, especially if you're doing extended frames and stuff like that. Your transfer case in the middle, and you know, if you're, oh well, I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna, like the drive shaft's only so long, right? So you have to make an adapter off your transfer case. I mean, every transfer case is gonna have a certain length, right? It's gonna be too long or too short, and you have to figure out what to do. But making little couplers like this, you're good to go as long as you have enough clearance for your bolts. And I guess I could put set screws in there, but I don't have any set screws, so it works. It's not like I'm, you know, crawling through heavy brush or anything like that. I got enough travel here, but the pitch on the dry shaft is still kind of worrisome. I would like it to be more of an angle like this, but we don't have it. So one of the problems with the RC axles is they're a flat mount, right? If you have like a U-bolt style, where on like an automotive world, you could tilt that. I mean, I guess a guy could have put a wedge on there, wedge it a little bit like this, right? Put up an angle on it. That probably would have worked. But you know, the plastic dry shafts will take a beating, and and they will eventually wear out and bust, and then you have to put metal ones in there. So I ordered some metal dry shafts from AliExpress. I think I ordered about I think it was about 6 sets. You know, 6 sets of them. So of course every set is 2, right? Of course. But I find the ones that break the most are the rear dry shafts. The ones that break the most, wear out the most. Not so much the front, but the rear. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. So, as long as you have enough movement in there and everything, you have enough movement in your dry shaft, your drive shaft to go up and down, you're good to go. Once it starts binding, you have a big problem. That's what happened on the other rig. That the other RC, it was binding up here, right? So that's what called on the other Toyota, on the J40. So on the J40, the dry shaft was binding on the rear. That's what busted. That's actually what wore it out. So, anyways, guys, that's what I have to say for now. Just doing little odds and ends here and getting ready for the trail. I don't know if I'll take this one on the trail tonight. So I might not. I'm not too sure yet. We'll have to see. I have to go through, do a little more work on it. But definitely be taking the the J40 out on the trail. We got it all fixed up, ready to go again. Do some more filming, some more videos of that. Maybe this weekend we'll get this FJ45 out. Alright guys, thanks for watching my video. Bye for now.